Here with Doug Trail, head coach of the Summers County Lady Bobcats. Doug, first thing I want to start off with is I feel like one thing that really helped you, especially down the stretch, even though it didn't happen then, was hitting those threes early. I feel like it gave the kids a little bit of confidence offensively and gave you a cushion that ended up coming into play. And talk about being able to come in and nail those. You talked about it. You guys haven't played a game in, what, 2.5 weeks or so?
Weeks, yeah. No, we haven't played in 2.5 weeks. I thought we actually come out and handled that pretty well. The big thing I'm disappointed is we got the 12-point lead or whatever right there. We started taking bad shots. We wouldn't run the floor to get back on defense to get the ball stopped. I don't know whether there's a little bit of fatigue set in right there or whether they felt like the game was over with. We are a pretty young team. I mean, we really are. A lot of inexperience out there. Besides Jalen Boone, really all inexperienced. So I think we're going to get better.
You hit on that fourth quarter a little bit, but is that what you kind of – because it can kind of seem that way. The way it was a very offensively challenged game. I think it was 27-41 at that point before they ripped off a 10-0 run. Just kind of a array of different things he thought led him back in the game.
I think our defensive pressure just let him get back in the game. We just kind of – they're taking us to the basket, and we instead of us jumping off and getting the ball stopped, all we wanted to do is reach and slap. And, it ain't like they don't hear it every day. So, they just heard it again, trust me. But, we get our hands on the ball a lot, and they just take it from us. We are just so soft, and that drives me crazy. But, they are just those type of kids. That's all I can say. They are nice kids. They'll knock somebody down and stop and help them get up. I've saw that this year already. And I'm just thinking, if you just toughen up a little bit in there. Look at how many shots we missed in the first quarter right out the gate, right there to lay them in, and it's just we won't square our shoulders to the square, and they hear it every day. Their shoulders are facing the wall, and until they get it where they're going to square them shoulders up and make some of them shots, we're going to continue to struggle on offense because we missed, I know of 8 in the first quarter. I don't know how many we missed for the game, but it was a lot.
Another thing that stands out is you guys only turned the ball over 7 times, and for a young team,
you're kidding.
That's what I got for you. I kind of thought it may have been more, but it was only 7 times.
Listen, it wasn't many.
Yeah,
I know it wasn't many. I would have said 11, 12. But Jalen handled that pressure. She's grew a lot from last year. She's handled that pressure. Avery's not here to bail her out anymore. And now if I can just get some of the rest of them. The one kid that came off the bench, Metis, I think she's going to be a pretty good player. She's freshman. I think she's going to be a pretty good player. My post players are freshmen and sophomores. So, we just got to keep getting better. That's all I can say.
They're young, too, but just talk about what a game like that does for you because, it gets tight there, but you guys are able to close it out.
We ran a really nice sideline play right here.
You know what? We
scored on that side over there, too. And, I just put that in, I don't know, a day or two ago. I know we scored 4 6 points. We might have scored 6 off of it, but I know we scored over there, and this was a big one right here. But, yeah.
Well, one game away from winning your holiday tournament, and I know that's kind of been a program standard, the way you guys layer your season. This is kind of goal one is to win the Rogers Oil Classic. You get a Pocahontas County team that looked like they were big. They looked like they had some size, and they'll challenge you a little bit. Just talk about what you anticipate seeing in that game.
I think they got 2 really nice players. I think the rest of them are really good role players. I know that's the best that they have played all year. I know that for a fact. I know they're coached pretty well. And I don't know if you remember, you might be too young, the way we used to play years ago. Okay, Pocahontas County mock us. That's how they play now. They run our press offenses. They play steel defense. They're full court man. They diamond press up just exactly the way we used to play years ago. So,
gotcha, Doug. Thank you.